Hello there and welcome to League of Ideology. The point of this series is to figure out how champions' abilities work, if magic isn't the answer. What would happen if a beam of sun were to fall down to the earth at light speed? What are dark spheres actually made of? And how hot is a giant flaming bear? This and everything else is what I'll attempt to find out. How's it going, people? Today we're going to talk about one of the possibly most screwed over champions in the entire League of Legends. Singed.
Mix, swirl, mix.
Seriously, there's a lot to think about. Why the crap does he get health from mana? What is the troll gas made of? How strong is that yellow gooey thing? How much weight can he actually fling, and what the cake even is his ultimate? Well, let's find out. So, Singed's passive is actually really fitting for him, and I'm not just talking as a tank. Every time he gets mana, he also gets health. But doesn't that just sound quite weird? How exactly does he just get health from mana? Singed isn't magical, not even in his own lore. So the answer's got to be non-magical, right? Actually, the answer isn't even that hard, but it is damn cool. His passive fits him so well because he's too drugged to understand the difference between mana and health. Think about it, the dude has, according to his lore, used a lot of drugs on himself. It wouldn't be weird even for a single drug to cause hallucinations. That's even one of the most common things. So actually, his passive shows just how far from reality. Game reality? Reality? I don't know. Anyways, his passive shows just how far gone he is. If he can't even see the difference between mana and health, then it's a wonder that he can even talk, let alone walk. Now, I would really like to tell you what kind of drug it is, but if hallucinations and losing grasp of reality is the only thing I have to go for, then I might as well just list every drug out there. It does make for one hell of a passive though. But don't worry, we'll still go on a drug hunt just a little later in this video. Next up is his Q, the poison gas, the troll gas, and the thing that made the meme, don't chase Singed. My friends even got a shirt with that printed on it. But screw all that, I want to know what the gas actually is, like what it's made of, and what effects does it actually have. The first answer is actually quite weird. Chlorine. Yeah, you know the thing they put in public baths to kill bacteria? That's the same thing. Singed is just using it to clean very large bacteria. Yeah, that works. But you're probably asking me, why the hell do I think the Singed's poison is chlorine exactly? There are so many poisonous gases out there that it could have been everything, couldn't it? Well, the hint was the color. Look at it, yellow and green. There is exactly one poisonous gas out there, which is lethal and has those colors, and that's chlorine. I mean, chlor even comes from the word yellow-green, so the colors are there. The other giveaway is the fact that it doesn't kill instantly, unlike when my ex broke my heart. And it doesn't poison for the rest of the game. It just stops doing damage suddenly. Chlorine acts the same way, and in smaller doses, it's more annoying than anything. Here's a quote from someone that's actually been in a cloud of chlorine. I think Singed might be real, guys. A very perceptible, suffocating smell, which was most oppressive to the lungs, and gives the water a slightly acidic taste. The air in it acquires a yellow color. Now, you might think that it's a weak poison after hearing that you can stand in the middle of it, but it's not. It's one of the most lethal things out there. How lethal? Well, the liquid form, when it's under minus 34 degrees, can burn off your skin like some kind of cartoon acid. And why is that? Singed doesn't actually attack with the gas itself, since chlor becomes acid when you breathe it in. Where's your guard now? So every time you're chasing Singed, you're literally getting burned up from the inside out. Still, that's not a very good picture. Just how much chlor is actually needed to kill? It has to be a lot, right? Or else you couldn't stand in the middle of it. Well, let's take 1,000 rise. Now, remove 999 and cut the last one in 6. And one of those 6 is what you need to kill. And I'm serious, 2.5 milligram of chlor is what's lethal. One rise weighs 15. So, remember that sushi roll you ate? Yeah, that could kill 10,000 people. And now, we go from one of the most lethal things on Earth to glue. It's no secret that Singed's W is an adhesive. But that's not enough. I want to know what type it is and how strong it is. Trust me, glue can be pretty freaking strong. Let's start with the obvious things. The yellow color and the fact that it's very gooey. Or at least just doesn't really hold its form, like the guy I saw in McDonald's. With these things, I found it to be hot melt adhesive. Or hot glue. Yeah, but it's still pretty damn cool. Let's look at the similarities. Both are yellow and both are very liquidy. that's a word now. Neither does damage, aka hot glue isn't really toxic unless you drink it, and don't do that. Just don't do that. Both are nearly instant, and they both stick to every surface they can find, regardless of rocks or anything like that. Plus, they both dry out very quickly when they're out of a container, but almost never dries out when they're inside of one. Honestly, that surprised me. But what else is there to it? Well, hot glue is, you know, hot. Actually, isnt glue really is the same thing. It has to be just under 200 degrees hot. It would be like walking in boiling mud. Ouch! On the plus side, hot glue is 100% environmentally safe to use. Think green, everyone! But at last, how strong is the glue? Since there is so much, it won't really be possible to answer the exact strength. But the strongest glue ever made glued 2 metal plates together, with metal chains hanging out of them, then had 2 trucks rip them from each other. In the end, the chain snapped. That's how strong he could have made it. Still, knowing league champions, someone is probably stronger than 2 trucks. But who could that be? Oh yeah, Singed. Yeah, Singed himself. Singed is known to be stupidly strong because he can flip everyone, no matter how fully stacked a litterally the Cho'Gath is. But let me tell you, a Cho'Gath still doesn't weigh quite as much as the heaviest champion in this game, Malphite. That dude weighs in at 84 tons. That's 1.2 tanks, and that's not even the maximum. If Lulu ults him, he gets 35% bigger and heavier. Elixir of Iron gives him 25% more. Storm Shield gives the same as the Elixir, and the passage from Rage Blade gives 15%. That's 100% extra size and weight. In the end, Singed can throw with one arm, a Malphite that weighed 168 ton. If we say that this is his maximum strength, which we actually don't know, then his total lift capability would be 336 ton. I would give a comparison now, but that's the lift with his arms only. If we take his legs into consideration, remember, lift with your knees, not with your back. His lifting capabilities doubles to 672 tons. Wanna know how much that is? This is what it looks like. Seriously, how does Singed not throw you off the map and into another game? Also, remember, we don't even know if that even is Singed maximum strength. It might as well be even more. Now, remember that drug hunt I told you about earlier? It's finally here. Singed Ultimate pumps him up with a drug, cause... come on, how is that not a drug? What we have to go from is increased sense of power in his AP, faster reaction in his movement speeds, a form of dull sense of pain in his defensive stat boosts, some kind of extra will to keep going since he gets extra regeneration. Also, looking at his in-game model, he is quite clearly vomiting a lot. Ew. But what does all this even mean? Well, all these things are not that uncommon, but if a single drug needs to have him, then it would have the same name as the reason you are actually using his ult in the first place. Speed. You might also say amphetamine, and no, not methamphetamine, you Breaking Bad fans, just plain speed. But, for all those of you who doesn't work in the CSI or FBI, speed is a drug that has quite a few quote-unquote good effects, and a lot of bad ones. The good ones include a sense of power and superiority over others, which matches with our extra AP. Faster reaction times, which gives him the extra movement speed, which makes you freaking unable to kill that and sense of well-being. In other words, he doesn't notice pain simply because he doesn't know it hurts. Increased confidence and motivation, which explains the extra regeneration. Ha, that rhymes. And on the bad side of things, the effects also include stomach cramps and vomiting. Let's see, yep. That checks out. So what do you say, you guys? Does that sound right? But just so you don't think I'm promoting amphetamine, here's a list of all the bad things that speed does to you. Don't do drugs, kids. In the end, to summarize, his passive is a sign of just how fucked up his brain is. His Q is one of the most deadly things in the world, and whoever stands in it is breathing acid. His W is 200 degrees hot and can keep a truck in place. His E throws you with just under 350 tons of power per arm. You just might not fly into the moon, if you're lucky. His R is a very well known and very dangerous drug, which has a very fitting name. Now I'm wondering, if Singed used all his power to hit the Nexus, could he one-shot it? Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, cause I really did enjoy making it. I've already started on the next video, but leave in the comments what I can do to make it better. Also, if you haven't seen it, click the picture of Diana to go to my other video explaining her abilities. Now leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.